I wasn't watching this season.
It's my fault. I'll take it.
And the way I'm forgetting the homegirl's name. Marissa.
Oh,
wailed. The wail.
It was so tricky because we've all been there.
We've all been there. But let me tell you something about let God work it out.
I almost cried in the first 10 minutes.
I saw her wailing, and I actually smiled.
Because you knew what you didn't know.
Because I remember my season of wailing and sitting and trying to convince a man to pick me. And the way I am not in that season now.
And we thank God.
And we thank God for that.
And
not just that, but the way if he had a picked me, we wouldn't be sitting on this couch.
Say it again.
We wouldn't have been sitting on this couch, baby. Listen, I smiled because sometimes you see things and it triggers you, and sometimes you see things and it reminds you of your growth. And I had a little praise fest last night. That's why also I'm so tired. I was supposed to get 2 hours of sleep last night, and I only got 1. Cause
you were supposed to get 2?
Well,
that was your plan?
Right. That was the intention.
That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother. We in election season. It's hustle bustle out here.
Got it.
But no, but like her wailing was awful, and I felt so bad for her.
I just want
but
to go to the TV.
I know, but I want to say
him to
this
stop hugging
straight to the I wanted him to
I wanted her to
disappear.
stop hugging him.
I know, because she thought hugging him would change his mind, and it's not. But I want to say this to the ladies out there.
Tell 'em.
If you are in despair, if you remember where I was last week, and I wasn't even like rock bottom, but if you feel and you are wailing like Marissa did, receive that thing is not for you. Anything that is for you is never going to hurt you like that. Ever, ever, ever. And it is so hard, but just release it and say, something else is better out there for me.
There's somebody who you will not be too much for.
Not be too much
that
for.
was the line that I think made a lot of women feel like, where he's like, am I too much? Like being told that
enough for her.
You ain't enough for me, but also saying that she's too much, but also saying, but it's not you, it's me. But no, like the way that men don't have a real reason. It's like really like the whole conversation is you not having. She even said, give me something tangible.
Right. Like, I don't know
because
what
a lot
you're
of times
saying.
they just don't want all this energy talk. Shut up. It's like you're just, all vibes, no accountability. It's like I just don't. It's just she deserves better. For all we know, that man just didn't want to not have to wear a condom. Didn't want to have to wear a condom every damn time.
Ridiculous.
Like literally, like it's the whole pull out of the rug about like when she kept saying how did you get here so fast? Or like
he was always there.
She's like, I don't know if it was real.
He was always there.
Yeah, the whole I don't know if it was real. These were the words from Marissa's thing that I feel like hit so many women.
Yeah.
Because we've all had that moment where one of these things at least were true.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where you're like, how did we get here? I thought everything was fine. Or it really it is so jarring to me. Not even just jarring, scary to me. How people can say that they're deeply in love and then treat people like
that
this.
way.
But I also understand the older I get that people can only love you to the capacity that they can love themselves.
That's right.
And a lot of times we're looking for people to do things for us that they don't even do for themselves. So why are they going to do it for me if you can't do it for yourself?
That's right.
And there's just a lot of broken people out here trying to love people.
Yeah.
And that is really the name of what Love is Blind should be. Just broken people out here trying to be on TV loving people.
Through a wall.
But it's just, I think with them, it was more of that. I think when we get to the Ashley and Tyler,
Can I say something before we get to Ash and Tyler?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Marissa. Yes.
Marissa and them.
Yes.
Marissa and them. I felt I really wanted. I think it's so great when you watch shows because you see like where your growth has taken you. And I remember same way being Marissa. Like my first love decided that I was too much. My life was going to be too much, and just got off the train.
Women like us have all been told.
Yeah,
like, if
hello.
you're successful,
You're
like vibrant.
Yeah, you have a
woman
light and you have a purpose.
and you have standards and you have you require like a level of like emotional
yes.
maturity. You're too much.
And the good woman speech is something that we've all heard so many
yeah.
times. So you're such a, I just can't. And I'm like, look, amen, rejection, protection. But at the end of the day, what I
It still hurts.
It still hurts.
still
And
hurts.
that's what I also was grateful that Marissa like grieved in that moment
Yes.
fully. Because I'm like, so many of us would have been like that tough,
Yeah.
like, all right, you good, get out. Like how Alex did.
Yeah.
Which I love Alex. Good for
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Because Two can go.
Yeah.
But for Marissa, I just hope that like she realizes that man, that there was always a tinge of uncertainty throughout the whole thing. Like he would be unsure and call out these little things that he said he was like able to handle, and then when it really came down to it, he wasn't able to handle it. If one conversation about your ex could make you question what we've gone.
Also, it's like, why did you sign up for the show? You signed up for a show where getting married is the goal. If you weren't ready to get married again, why are you on this show?